Okay, we actually have it clamped down now. I don't know how I forgot to pull the thing. Sometimes I wonder how I managed to stream it all. No, we're good now, though. Let's try this again. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just start with the funny one. Yes, I really need to remember to clamp my stream down more. Yeah, my stream down, clamp my FPS down more. My GPU should not be hitting as high as it was before then. Alright, let's actually get a room up. Get enough people for it. And let's go with... this one. We'll go with this one. So to be fair, I do know one of the issues I had with trying to set this up is it really wanted me to put into slow, which I really hope does not end up nuking it. But it'll hopefully be good enough for just this stream at least. And afterwards I can mess with it more.
Check the content control section in the pause menu. As for me, this is as family friendly as I get.
Okay. Yeah, no, sorry. As I said, I absolutely forgot to clamp it down. I need to make sure I remember that more often. And I got a room code up. We'll start with this one, because this one's a nice, easy, enjoyable one, I find.
Sorry, I meant got any singles? I gotta take the bus home today.
We got a little banter that does on the side. But yeah, feel free to pop in. We got the room code. If I'm more concerned about hiding it, I hide it. Obviously, I'm intending to play with other people.
I'm sneaking out early for a massage. Gotta get these kinks out of my cord.
We'll get a few people and then we'll actually start though. In the meantime, I'll actually explain how this one works for anyone who doesn't know. So this one is, I mean, it's kind of simple. You're going to be given some prompts. You're going to need to answer the question. So it might be like, you know, describe your ideal day on vacation. And you have to have a certain number of words. You know, use a certain number, well, your character limit overall, but you need at least a few words. and eventually those words are going to be given to other people. So my answers might be given to player 2, player 3, player 4. Then I'll get some of player 2's answers, maybe player 3 answers, player 5's answers, that kind of thing. So from there, you have to pick out the words there. So and as I say, admittedly the game is very much dependent on what other people write. But usually there is something at least you can write there, so you can pick anything from the prompt itself or from anyone's answers and all that. I don't know, it'll be a lot easier to actually show rather than explain, I find. Yes, we should have a thing there. So if anyone wants to play, Jackbox.tv, put in the room code, put in a name. I'm not going to be overly strict with it. I feel like we're all mature enough to not write certain words as our name. Let's go with that. So, I want to at least give some freedom there. We got something going on in the background. So probably do some laundry. Oh. Actually, gonna go turn on my lights in the meantime. Desk.
If you were the first person to log in, you'll start the game when everyone's ready, okay?
And I just flashbanged myself. Wonderful. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and change that. Not strobe. Oh god. Let's go with that. That's nice. That's a nice color.
I don't know about you, but
That's a nice color.
For second lunch.
Alright. Alright, I will put... We're gonna go ahead and do that.
I picked a bad day to give up scrapbooking.
Also, I will note while we're waiting, I have pack 8, I have pack 2, I have pack 3, I have pack 4. So that's about like 16-ish games. Wait, no, actually probably more than that, because this gets like 5, what am I saying? Probably like 20 games actually.
Can I get anyone anything?
I can do
No,
my
I
multiplication.
cannot. Any other questions?
Wait, get someone else. Alright, we need at least one other person, and then we can probably start. Obviously, more people would be better, but hey, we'll take what we can get. Plus, I know, given the time period.
Yeah, I've been around. I remember when these games maxed out at 8 players.
Oh god, don't say that. Don't say that, printer. I don't... No, I feel old now. Oh, I feel old now. I feel so old now. Because I remember when this pack released. I remember when some of the other packs released. Heck, I remember when there were games where it was 6 players max. One of them on pack 2 has a max limit of 6 players. I might pull that one up actually after this. That might be fun. Because Vidiots only has a player limit of 6. I know there's a couple of them like Bomb Corp only have a limit of 4, but those ones are generally made for closer proximity. Oh god. I mean, racketeering I think is up to 16. Just 16 or 18. I think it's 16. On racketeering. Anyway, we need one extra person in order to be able to start. We got, so you go to jackbox.tv, get the room code, I even put it right there, KIRF. You put your name in there.
That wasn't
And then we'll
always
go.
like this. I got cursed by a witch. My life is mostly the same.
Got cursed by a witch, huh? That's a... Well, I was gonna say there could be a lot worse curses, but getting turned into a sentient printer with a telephone attached is probably not that great of an existence.
No, I do not know cooking.
Yeah, I mean, to be
Too
fair, I know
many
it's
of you.
ridiculous.
Some of you can be in the audience. I promise it's just.
Meantime, while we're waiting, hope everyone's been having a good day. I know for me right now it's... Oh, it's starting to get dark outside. Considering it's like 7:30 for me. Always gotta love the weekend.
Do you say GIF or JIF? I say Jeff.
You say Jeff? Yeah, I know for you it's morning. I was gonna say, because you're much further ahead. I hope you've been having a good morning so far, because I know yours, say it's Sunday, I think, for you right now. If memory serves, yeah.
You can turn down the volume for music, voice, and sound effects.
While we're here, while we're waiting, I sound okay, right? We're not too loud, too quiet. I know I'd set my settings to be decently...
I have to stay late tonight because I'm plugged into the wall.
Okay, I'll give it 30 more seconds in case anyone else wants to join. I know you are in the future, yeah. The time zones are funny like that. Also on this side here. I don't know, you can see a little custom cursor I have.
Go to Jackbox.tv to join the game.
Big ol'
You just
nerd.
put in the room code already.
I'll give it another 30 seconds or so and then we'll start. But yeah, to give a quick rundown again, the game will explain it too, but in essence, you'll get some questions, you answer them, try to be honest, try to at least include some, good amount of words, because those words are going to go to other players for part of your answers, and you're going to be building your answers based upon what you have. So you want to make sure that you have something workable. Alright. Finish this real quick and
Already
then...
logged in? Great. Drag your name into your paper and then pick your avatar. You think I'm just supposed to know who you are?
Welcome, potential hires. We're thrilled you applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself more as a buddy. A boss buddy. Water? Someone will get that. I can
Poor
tell you're
Broom.
all great candidates. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of you, and only one job. It's incredibly stressful. For me!
No, it's
That's why
not.
I
We all know
developed
it's
a
not.
revolutionary new hiring process. I'm going to interview you all at once and force you to judge each other. Whew, I feel more relaxed already. Deborah, clear my calendar. It's time to get to know our candidates.
Something real quick.
My first rule of
Okay.
management, always set clear expectations. and I expect us to be best friends. So let's get started.
You can tap the little round one
I'm
thing
gonna
too.
send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. There are no rules. Except this one rule. You gotta use at least 5 words, okay? If you're no good at chit-chat, you're no good to me. That's my first rule of management.
Dang, that's a little harsh. If you can't talk, if you don't know how to talk, you're not worth anything. Oh yeah, after this, at the end of the game, we'll also get to see what some people's full responses were to stuff too, for the most used words and whatnot for questions. I think you can tap. Wait. Let me check right here. Sorry, I know I'm being a little quiet. No, you can't. Unfortunately, I think it's good. The audience actually has to go ahead and put that in there. I think I have audience on. I'll check that later. I hope. Also, sorry if you heard the little beep on my end.
I'll just file these.
Just turn off my mouse for a moment. I don't know if that's strictly with my headphones or that count as audio on the computer. Anyway.
Now that we're pals, I'm sending some tough but fair interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. Impressed yet? Tap any word you see to add it to your response. If you make a mistake, tap the word again to remove it. You can also drag words around to rearrange them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then say something different, I guess. The first rule of management is just make it work already.
That desk looks like it does not want to be living right now. It's seen some things. Wow, that is a response! Sure. I'm doing this. We'll make it work. I think we do have infinite time too. So there is no rush. Worst case scenario, if it does pull up something that starts putting a timer down, I can pause if necessary. Make sure everyone has their answers in. I'd rather wait, 10 seconds to keep it paused for a moment, rather than keeping everyone pressured.
All right, business time. What makes you want to work here? As the boss, I've got to be decisive, so I'm decisiving that you guys should pick. Go ahead and vote already.
Oh. Gotta go with this one. I gotta go with this one. I know I wrote about the gecko, but the fact that you still put it, oh god. Oh, I forgot about how stupid you can get some answers in this. It's been a while since I've played this. That's a good answer too, yeah.
What's your ideal power outfit?
The best part about playing this as well is just seeing everyone trying to make whatever you have work and just slapping words together. Because you get anything from coherent, proper sentences to utter gibberish. Probably one of my favorite ones out of the games I actually have on Jackbox. Check OBS in the meantime while we're waiting for a moment. Alright. We're still good. Okay. I will say if we had more players, if we had like an even number of players, you'd have, I would say like because I know right now we only have 3 players, but if we had like 4 or 6 or some such, and we had an even number of players put in there, you'd get more bonuses for just sweeping across the board, and also if you have at least 4 players, you can get a rainbow bonus for using at least 3 people's words. So basically, if you use something from everyone, you can get a rainbow bonus. I know you can get a smaller one for just 2 people, but it's a lot better if you can get 3 people. But again, we only have... You can't get your own words, so... Oh, back off. Anyway, we're waiting on someone to pick one of the 2 in order to continue. Not sure who we're waiting. Oh, there we go.
I see you rated the question for some extra words. You can use just about any text you see on your device.
Yeah, you can actually use the words from the prompt too. I had used the periods from that I had none.
That took a lot of
But you can use
teamwork.
literally
Let's
anything
see
on
who
there.
teamworked the best.
You just don't get any bonus points for it, unfortunately. Wow, that is very close.
Looks right to me, but I'll forward it to my buddies in accounting. Meanwhile, how about some more icebreakers?
More questions.
Okay, back to business. Answer the prompts with whatever comes to mind. Open up that word hose and let her rip. Yes, and the plan box should say best coworker ever, and underneath that, and also friend. And then under that, put maybe best friends, question mark, with 2 question marks. Is that coming on too strong, Black Guy? Oh, you're no help.
Oh, I think I actually typed submit. If anyone gets one of mine, you might have part of a word missing. Sorry. I actually tapped submit by accident. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. I'm gonna pretend I did not see what just happened with that water bottle. Well, water cooler, I guess.
Looks like words to me. Round 2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word from the question itself. It's almost like you're using my own words against me. Just like Linda.
What did Linda do? Sure. How about this? Sorry, I know it's a little quiet right now, but obviously when you're playing, it's a little... Especially when you're trying to think. Go with this.
Okay, let's see him.
Oh,
If we
God.
had to desire you someday, how would you prefer to be notified? Choose your favorite now.
I remember when I remember do not use a fork and knife, and I get put in a bag and I get ground with children's spoon.
more points. A coworker poached one of your hard-earned sales? How do you respond?
We poached coworker not enjoy, or trying to poach one of coworker hard-earned sales.
What do you think is lurking on our mysterious 13th floor?
Probably our crazy little friends or my reptile Italian ancestors. Sure, we'll go with that one. Both of those were good, I will say. Like that was tough on my
Just
end.
kidding. Let's look at the scores.
Did equally well, just kidding. Wow.
You know what would go down smooth right now? One more ice.
Boss lady is not very nice, I've noticed.
Don't overthink it. Just put down whatever enters your mind.
That's
Unless
not
you
a
were
good. I
thinking
should
about
not be allowed to
everything
do
you've ever
that.
said and trying not to be paralyzed with regret.
Put down whatever comes to mind. That's a bad idea.
We don't recycle all this paper. Just the words.
We don't recycle the paper.
Okay, it's the final round, and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. I thought they were junk mail.
If we're not
But you know
recycling,
what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal statement that's already started on your device.
oh, that's a lot of
This is
wasted
your last chance
trees.
to wow me, and I love being wowed.
Motivation sees the crumbles. I don't think that makes sense. I don't think that makes any form of sense.
Don't let me down.
We're all gonna let you down, don't worry. Oh yes, there's only 3 of us. I think we all voted at the same time too. Yeah, we all 3 of us got our put in there.
Vote for your favorite.
I will final game the living Game Boy creature, and I won't break someone like a device. I will do Jigsaw, and I won't in space. I will enjoy a freshly virtual window, and I won't tell my spoon and put it in the bag.
Since it's the last round, how about an even bigger score bonus?
No, I mean, that's generally how it goes. That you generally don't have it make sense at the end.
Other than being in charge all the time.
From my experience, it's a lot of gibberish. One of my favorites I've seen from the game was... Oh yeah, you get a ton of people in this. I think I've seen a 6-person game go into 100k before, too.
Congratulations! You're our new Minister of Micro and Macro Aggressions.
Micro and macro aggressions. I don't like the I don't like the implication of that.
Oh, and Allard, you're fired.
Oh, man.
But yeah, no, I've seen some... One of my favorite I've seen was, it was like, Trent is lifting weights at his desk again, what do you do? I've seen someone write lift Trent before. That's probably one of my favorite responses I've seen in this game. Anyway, do we want to play another round, or do we want to play another, a game? We got anything from packet. I'll go back, I was gonna say worst case scenario, probably have the regional. We'll go to the pack for right now, so I can show you what other options we actually have on the pack. Or we have, oh, I think I accidentally exited it out. I am dumb. That's OBS that I'm pulling up. We pull up Jackbox. Why did I tap to exit the entire thing? I'm not very bright. Anyway, didn't happen. No proof. No proof. So we got draw full animate. So with this one, yeah, you see, so you get a title that you're supposed to draw, and then you have to figure out what. So you get 2 frames. You need to convince someone here. I'll just let that go. But yeah, so you all, if you play Fib, it's kind of like that. You're trying to get the actual right answer. You put a fake answer in. You want people to guess yours, but you want to get the correct answer in your guess, if that makes sense. I'll go over the rest of them in the pack before we try anything, just that everyone knows. We have Wheel of Enormous Proportions. This one's trivia. There is a little bit of chance elements to it. You're trying to get a certain amount of points, and you're trying to win, but you're going to have certain things like, for example, name, a list of people who are, who make rock music, and then you'll have like, I think it's like 16 musicians, and you'll have it. And you have to try and guess who fits that prompt there. Anyone you get correct, you get points for. You get a certain amount of points, you get slivers, which as you can see, goes there. We just did this one. Pole mine. We're gonna want at least 4 people to play it, because we generally want to try to put people in even teams. This one's a little bit rough though, because the fact of we don't have people in call, so I think we'll probably skip it for right now, because the fact of, unless you guys want to start actively talking in chat more, because there is that element of you guys would need to discuss in chat, because you'd be trying to guess what everyone's answers are. So it's like favorite, drinks at a soft drink machine. So you'd have, whatever I put, whatever you put, and then you'd have whatever everyone else put. And you're trying to figure out where all the averages are within a certain amount. And then this one, we need at least 4 people for this one. This one's pretty fun though. Another one of my favorite ones from this pack. So you will have a letter, as you can see, and you need to draw some kind of weapon. It'll prompt you, so it might be like, draw an electric guitar, draw a pencil, draw something there. You need to try and figure out who actually did it based on their drawing. And then everyone also brings a guest. You get points for murdering people, you get points for getting away with crimes, and you also get points for your victim being harder to kill. So that said, we still playing Drawful. We're gonna play anything from here, or do you want to try something from one of the other packs? I can go over what's in the other packs too if we want. Just the settings for the moment, so it's not in the way. I'm just move it to the top because I want to talk. I don't know why I went with that cake theme for this one, because you got cake, 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 cake. All of it is cake. The cake is a lie. Yeah, are we still doing Drawful, or do you want to look at any of the other ones? Anyone in the chat? So I want to make sure that we're actually going to be enjoying ourselves. Give that a moment. Yes. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna move. We're gonna move. We're gonna move. Drawful. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, I forgot they got personalized content. They got make your. What's friend mode even do? I have no idea how this is going to. Okay. You know what? Sure. I have no idea how this is going to work, but we'll make it work. I've never actually touched this version.
You're looking for that room code? I got it. I-U-W-V.
Hang on, I need to pull something up in the meantime because we actually gotta draw our little things. I need to draw something real quick. Alright. Oh, this is a mistake waiting to happen. Especially because I cannot draw. My life depends on me. God, this is beautiful. Oh. So you put a snake, a Game Boy, some BMO from Adventure Time. I'm gonna try and hurry this along. Sure. I'm getting way too into this. anyone actually knows what this is, though, I'm gonna be... I'll be happy at least. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry with what I have here. This was a mistake. Oh, I didn't have the right colors for it though. As you know, I really needed like a blue and a green for it. I know someone can get that. I know the colors you get are random though. Then I probably should have done a little bit more of the orange on it. It works. No, but the response alone is entirely worth it. Absolutely worth it. No, I've played this before. I will generally draw on mine. I will either do Mega Mind or I will do Handsome Squidward. Unless I'm feeling particularly rushed. I'll be a really goofy looking one like this. It's good. Anyway. We'll start now. Dum, dum.
Welcome to Friend Mode! If you're ready to test the limits of your friendships, make some noise! It's a 2-round game. Follow me!
I have no idea how friend mode works. We're gonna find out
Send a prompt
together.
to your devices now. That prompt is centered around one of your fellow players. For example, a prompt could be Ashley's terribly dark secret, and then you draw the one thing that will tear her life apart, but in a fun way. Anyway, do your best to animate that title and then hit submit. You'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. Take a deep breath. We're off.
I'm seeing here maybe friend mode wasn't the best idea. We'll make it work. Ah yes, nothing like testing friendship with strangers on the internet. The best way. I will say the unlimited timers was a really nice addition, though. It means that people don't have to feel overly rushed. Some games you kind of need that rush feeling. Some of them want to get that little bit of extra creativity.
animations are in.
Oh
Let's check 'em
boy. We got.
For your convenience, the subject of the title is already baked in.
no.
All you gotta do is fill out the rest.
Oh no. I did this one and I still feel so bad for this. I'm so sorry. Though to be fair, it'll make a lot of sense when you know what the prompt actually is. Oh god, I feel so bad without the context.
Okay, which of these do you think originally inspired the animation?
Fair enough. This mode is just we're all picking on each other.
Alrighty, let's see what you did.
I just noticed that has a typo on it.
Yes, it's a typo. Grow up.
I feel called out on that. I just pointed that out too. Oh, I feel called out on that.
Tap your fingers on the keyboard to create a title. This is what we're working with.
I think it's that one. One of these is not like the other, though. Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, here's what happened.
That orange response. Oh my goodness.
And here's this one.
Let's go with that. Digging up their ancestors' grave, possessed by an angry ghost, as a terrifying children's TV show character.
Well, this
We're
is what we
angry with
got.
the purple spoon.
Okay, who voted for what?
Oh, we all got it, okay. Just like I got baited on that one. No, that was a good one.
hope this animation isn't a prophecy.
Who gave me coronavirus? Speaking of coronavirus, jeez, I want to use awful. Two of you, actually, oh, God, I hate that. Never mind, I can't even say that anymore. There's 2 mentions of coronavirus in here. There unironically could be.
Who got duped?
I feel better about this at least. I'm taking this one. Vivi Batata, you both are awful. I want you to know this. I want you both to know this. You are both awful.
Round 2 is like round 1, but the stakes are higher and we're all a little bit hungrier.
Go with that. Alright, done.
The drawing is done. Get over it. Let's see.
Oh, sorry. Well, it took a bit longer than I thought it would.
Enter your title now.
This image immediately makes me go good for good soldiers follow orders. Being an Elon Musk fan, being a good scout for their pack, being patriotic, and being in the Navy.
Okay, who got tricked?
Delicious. Oh, that was a good one. In the Navy was a good one too. I wish it was Patriot. Yeah. I knew it was one of the two. I knew it was either that or patriotic. That. All those answers were good. That was a tough round.
Fool your friends type of title.
Elon Musk was very specific though, yeah. I will say, since the last round. My brain after reading too many books, me yapping, oh, my brain and the wacky nonsense in there, and me being an alien.
Deal. Let's see what people picked.
New achievement, fool the same player 3 times in a game.
Get those titles in.
God, that basket in that first frame did not come out how I wanted it to looking back on it.
Which of these terrible titles matches that disaster of an animation?
Either collecting fruits, having a picnic in autumn, manually changing the leaves for the season, or yassifying a tree like sleigh. I'm never saying that last one again.
Boy, I am psyched for these reveals. This is the final drawing.
you doing? Singing in the shower, if they had swag, if they were a rap god, if they were a street performer.
Now choose one.
Oh, this one's tough as well. I'm down. I'm 50-50. 50-50.
All right, let's see how this all shook out.
Dang it, I got the wrong one. Oh well. Yeah, street performer. It was either or on that one.
I only have one thing to say. Ha ha!
Stop. Why are you laughing at them? Why are you laughing at all of us for getting it wrong? We're getting mocked for it. I can't believe we're getting mocked for it. Don't you ha-ha after this. I see you, Abby. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pull back mostly to... I'm gonna pull back to the pack. Alright, so we could do one of the other games on here. Yes, GG, yes. Oh. Okay, apparently it's just going to manually exit every single time. I guess we're gonna deal with that. Let's go ahead and boot up pack. Let's go pack 2. I'm feeling some pack 2 right now. If we're doing drawing. Alright. Alright. We're going to do... We have option... Oh, jeez. That did not save the sound as much as I thought it would. We're going to turn that down a little bit more. Alright, so we got Fibbage 2. We got Earwax, we got Bidiots, we got Quiplash XL, we got Bomb Corp. Bomb Corp we probably won't play because the fact that one's a little bit more requiring a little more communication. Actually, I'm going into the settings. Sure, we're just gonna keep that one up. So Fibbage 2 is we have a prompt. You're going to get a prompt. You're gonna be told, you know, oh, what's a good one that I know off the top of my head? There's one final thing that it was like you know, for a charity project, 2 researchers decided to develop a device that could blank a blank. Now, I'll just define quick flash. But you'll have one blank, and then you'll need to fill it in, and you'll have one real answer. Everyone else will have fake answers. It's kind of like what we did with Drawful. Basically like what we do with Drawful. It's very similar. Earwax. This one is someone's going to be a judge. You're going to put a prompt. I really need to lower this down even further. It's still very loud, even with the sound control all the way up. We're just gonna boot that slightly lower. Close enough. I don't know why that one's so loud for no reason. But yeah, so this one, you're gonna have someone that's gonna be a judge pick a prompt. Everyone's going to pick, you'll have a handful of sounds that you can pick. And you're gonna put 2 sounds, first one, second one, in order. Judge is gonna vote for the favorite one. Simple as Bidiots, drawing, like with Drawful as well. You're gonna be given, I think it's like 2 or 3 drawings you need to do with a certain title, so you're gonna try to mimic the title of it. Afterwards, once everyone's done, we're going to have a... Let me check make sure audience is on as well. Audience one is on. Okay, I thought so, but I want to be sure. Sorry. Getting distracted. But yeah, so Bidiots, we have drawing, as I said, you'll have a couple drawings you need to do. Then you'll be told some titles of... So you might be having like Autumn Rain, for instance, and then you'll be told it's worth $2,500. So you're going to try to figure out what drawing is what, and if it's one of the ones that you know is a certain amount, maybe you don't want to go ahead and pay that. Like if you know it's, like I said, on 700 right there. If you know that one's like 700, maybe you don't want to do it. Or if you know it's worth a lot, it might be worth picking up. catch is you don't want to be buying your own artwork unless you're pretty sure. Well, I was to say you probably don't want to be buying your own artwork because the fact if you get a commission based on anyone that buys your artwork. So if your artwork sells for like 2,000, I think you get like 1,000 off of it or some such, or like 800 or 1,000 or some such. So you get a decent amount. Afterwards, you'll see the value of it. You're trying to get the highest value overall, and there's a loan system where if you run out of money, you can get some extra money, but you'll lose extra money in turn at the end of the game. And then Quiplash, you're gonna get a prompt. You're gonna have two people going head to head. As long as you don't jinx each other and say the same exact answer, in which case you'll both lose points. As you can see, worst place is Mississippi. People are gonna vote for what answer they think is the best one. Any preferences for which the four that we do? We'll go Quiplash then. Yeah, for this one, you're just gonna pick your favorite answer. It's not gonna be, I think there's just gonna be pick your favorite answer. Oh, and there's gonna be one final Quiplash that we're gonna have to do, where we're all gonna have our answers there. You can't vote for your own, obviously, but you'll be ranking everyone's in order of which one you like, or just to get 3 votes. So you're gonna go from third favorite, or is it? I forget whether it's either you go third favorite, second favorite, favorite, or it's favorite, second favorite, third favorite. I forget which off the top of my head. My old man brain is not braining right now. Give it another moment. I think we only have a handful of people. I think we get one vote on the final Quiplash then. Oh, I'll give it a few more seconds. Just in case anyone wants to pop in. So I got my extra monitor over here, but I can't exactly see how many people are watching. I don't really care enough.